looking, can everybody just send us a little heart, just so we know that you can all see us. So I'm Jade.
I'm Debbie.
And like Paula said, we're Nanny's Attic. We're in the Scottish Borders in Berwick-upon-Tweed. We're actually in our little shop today, so if people do come in, just bear with us because we'll try and jump in between the two. So as you all know, we're doing it for Mind Charity, so we're going to try and raise as much money. If you do like this post, you're in for a chance to win a prize, which was advertised on the post previous, and there's really, really nice prizes. Loads of companies have got involved, so please like the post and you're in a chance for a win for a prize.
Please donate.
Keep donating, because I think Paula said we were 167 previously, so that's going up, so let's keep doing that. So like I say, we are in our shop today. You can see some of our bits and pieces behind us that we do. We do paint, we do soft furnishings, we make our own footstools, everything. We do loads of things. We do image transfers on mirrors and everything. It's been brilliant. We are Voyage stockists as well, so we do have their blinds and fabric, and that's what we like to use in the shop. We do like a little bit of Abraham Moon as well, but we make lampshades, cushions, footstools, we repad chairs, we upcycle furniture, and my lovely mother decided to up the stakes in the shop, which meant image transfers and everything, which meant I had to up my stakes in the shop. So as you'll see today, that's going to happen. Whether it works or not is a totally different kettle of fish. So initially, I was going to be using the lovely Paula's Fairy Chic Emporium's paint, Molly, for a lovely little table, which somehow ended up in my lounge with a lamp and that on it. So that's not happened today. So then I've now gone to this lovely cabinet, which I have painted in Fairy Chic Emporium. Is it Dima, which is this lovely blue. I've still not finished with the painting. I've got the drawer to do. And I don't know if you've seen earlier, my little pot fell off, but I'm going to be using Redesign with Pre-Mat. Now, this is my first image transfer, so you have to bear with me because I've not done it before. And I've got French Ceramics, which is a lovely blue, and I have started it. So I've done the first one just to have a bit of a practice, because like I say, I've not done it before. And I'm going to be doing the second and third with you today. And what is Deborah doing?
Well, I've had about 6 things that I wanted to do, and none of them have come about. But before I start, Manda sent me this. And
it's freaky.
Jade doesn't like it. But I've used your napkins, so Jade prefers us we look at this side because he is really freaky. But thank you, Manda and Paula, for your napkins. Looks amazing.
About the pumpkin.
So, Manda, your pumpkin. Thank you so much. But Jade thinks he's a bit freaky.
This is beautiful. This beautiful. This needs. It's like in a Halloween movie. It's a bit.
Yeah, well, that's what Halloween is.
It's scary
isn't it?
though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I don't like that.
So anyway, we're going to keep him like this. So, disregarding that for a minute. So today,
What? Sorry.
I'm doing this right up your street, Paula, Alice in Wonderland table. It's a bit patchworky, but we are using Annabelle Duke in pesto to do a raised stencil of a clock. So that'll be getting on with that today. And my cling film. Now, everybody has their own way of doing decoupage, and I find this works for me. So, any comments about trying it another way, I would be grateful. Because I get in a bit sticky mess with this. That's it for me. Oh, no, I'm telling lies. I've done some IOD moulding, which I'm going to put some clear wax on before I go put silver on to highlight it. I've done the other side, but I want to leave this so you can see what I'm going to do. So it's all going to be a little bit itty-bitty because I'm jumping around. Are we good to go with that?
I think so.
So, glue, I don't like using, but today put up with it because I got to do it. So it could be a little bit messy, but hopefully it will turn out all right.
Well, everything else in the shop looks good, so.
Well,
It always looks good when it's finished.
Despite the mess that I get in, but hey ho. Anyway, let's get on.
Shall I do a little bit of this first? Yeah. Right, okie dokie. So, as I found out today, you have to be quite tough when rubbing off, because any slight movement and it could go completely wrong. So, as I do each sheet, it's getting better, because what Redesign have done, as you can see, it comes in 3 separate sheets, which for anyone who's used it before, who hasn't used it before, it's brilliant, because you can do each step at a time, make sure it's all lined up properly, and you're not messing up the next bit, so it's really, really good. So I'm quite impressed with that. And again, the colouring goes well with Paula's paint. It looks lovely together. So together, we're going to see if this image transfer works. So fingers crossed. So I've already cut and lined up where I want it, and I've already tapped it down. So now I'm just going to keep rubbing. And you have to be quite firm. Don't worry about how firm you're being, because you've still got the sheet on, so it's not actually going to harm the print underneath. And just every so often, lift your sheet up and just see how much is to still be rubbed. So I've still got some rubbing to do here. And I'm just going to keep lifting and rubbing as I go until I know it's all come off the sheet. And like I say, it's actually a really pretty print. Initially, I wanted the one that had blue flowers and writing as well, but I've got sent this one instead, which is fine. It still works with what I wanted to do, so I'm happy with that. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to look at the end. I think if it looks how I think it will in my head, it's going to be amazing. And I've also got blue shelves as well to finish it off. If I have any roses left, I'm actually planning on doing the knobs. So on the outside, the pattern will be continued. That is my hoping. We'll see what's left at the end. So, like I say, just keep rubbing and lifting and see how well you're getting on. Eventually you will get to the end of it. Still be quite delicate when you're pulling the sheet off. Don't actually rip it off as I initially did, which is just impatience really, because I just like to get to the finished product straight away, but obviously you can't do that. So yeah, like we were saying guys, this is all for Mind charity, so if you can donate please, even £1, anything small will help. And keep liking the post, because there's chance for winning products on every hour slot. So there's some beautiful prizes. There's paint, I think there's stamps and that as well, was there, ma'am?
I do stamps. Paula's lovely paint. I actually did forget to say, Paula, this is your, is it Kia?
Is it Kaya or
Kaya? I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but this is your paint on this table, and I love it. So, here we go.
You just get excited about any new product, really, don't you? You're like a kid at Christmas, really, aren't you?
Yeah. I do. So this is how I use my cling film. I like to push all my creases out with this. I actually found, it's fine on napkins, but this is tissue paper here, and it didn't do it so good. Don't know why. It could have been me using too much glue. Not really sure about that. So, I know Fiona, Miss Paint a Lot, does a lot of decoupage, so maybe she'll be able to help me out with a few little hints of what to do with the tissue, which is from Zazzle. So thank you, Fiona. I found some amazing ones on there. So anybody who wants to get some really nice prints, Zazzle UK, absolutely fab. And you can't just buy one, you've got to buy 2. And the time you put them all in your basket, you get to the end, it's like £64. And you're like, you don't want to take any.
You can't control yourself.
Yeah. So I'm just going to rip this off here. That little bit hanging over. Once it's all dry, I will use sandpaper to remove that. So on, make it look a bit tidier. It looks so much nicer when it's, I did try another product, I'm not going to mention the name, but I just found that the finishing coat actually made it go yellow, so I won't be using that again. Yellow patches is not good. So now I'm going to mix up this Annabelle Duke Impasto into my black paint. So I'm going to have a little raised stencil going on here. And as I normally do, too much, because I know there's no way I'm going to use all this, but hey ho. And I'm queen of mess. I flick everywhere. Right, come on, mix in. My lollipop stick. Have we got...
Hi Jeanette, hi Manda, hi Kaylee, thanks for joining us. Hi Priscilla and Susan and Sam. Hi Kate and Liz and Shelley.
Where are they all from? Are they UK or?
Someone's from Sunderland.
Oh, hi, not too far away.
Hi Mary, hi Nicole, hi Ruth, hi Tess, hi Rachel. Thanks again for joining us. Oh, we've got someone from Rhodes. Hi.
Isn't it nice when you know where people's from? Right, with my 50p spatula from Homebase.
Cheapskate.
I am a cheapskate, I really am. I'm going to very gently put it on because I don't want it to go under, but knowing my luck, nice and thin. If you hear anybody whispering, it's my husband. Because he's holding the camera. Let's see, that's going to look so nice. I'm full of the cold, so if I sound funny.
How many layers do you normally have to do this?
I normally just do one good one. Because you don't want to put it on too thick, because if it gets under where you don't want it, which you probably will now because I've just lifted that. So it should look pretty good, hopefully, she says. Now the reason I've got a bit of blue tack, not blue tack, frog tape there, because it had the word chateau, and I really didn't need that with Alice in Wonderland and my little friendly rabbit. I was making a cup of coffee this morning and I looked out in the garden and there's a hare eating the grass.
That was really random.
You carry on eating the grass, pal, because if you go and get my flowers, I'm going to come out there and shoot you.
That was so random.
I'm like, oh no. Please, and Dad's going, no, leave him, he can eat the flowers. There. I think I'm a little bit more there. I got a really bad feeling about this.
It can always come off.
I'm going to have a sneak peek. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's good.
How long does this take to dry?
Well, I'm not actually sure on this one, but I tried some texture paste and that took ages, and that was on a book, so I don't know what's the best one. I have no idea, because to be honest, this is the second stencil that I've done. So let's have a little.
Do you have to take it off straight away?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you.
The shop's a bit
Upside
it's
down.
Not, it's not in its normal case because we're doing a charity event, but you're still free to look around.
Oh, no, that's not good. Well, you see, this is how things go wrong. So it's gone wrong there. I might be able to sand that down a little bit.
I think that's come out really well considering.
It's blobbed there, but hey, it's fine.
You might be able to touch up though.
This is what happens. It goes wrong. Who cares?
But by the time you finish, it'll not look like
I
that.
can hide it.
But because we're live, people are seeing what's actually happening.
Yeah, so don't film that anymore, David. You don't want anybody to see that.
What are you doing now?
I'm just going to stick
Do
that
some
down
more
now.
of this. Right. So, who's into this one? Right, so I've done my second sheet, guys. And it's come out alright.
Are you
It's come out
surprised,
alright.
Jade?
It's not bad.
Are you impressed?
I am impressed, but that took a lot of rubbing. Are you alright there, guys?
Yeah, thank you. It actually feels like you've been at the gym and done a workout when you rub one of them.
That's what I was thinking. I don't need to do my workout this morning because
Oh,
I've
great,
done this one.
fine.
I've done this one. It's all good.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks now.
Thanks
Bye.
very much, bye.
Right, so we're on to this. Like I said, it comes in threes, so we're actually on to the third sheet now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I place it, score it and everything, and then fingers crossed, the 3 bits I've got left over are going to finish it off at the bottom. Otherwise, I might have to buy another one, and I don't want to do that. So what I've done, I've actually cut some of the border off, so I will do that on this one. So just to get the alignment, I've gone up slightly with this edging so it's on top of the last one, so I know the flowers are going to meet. And then I actually pull that along a little bit. Hi. So just get the positioning right, and then just score where you want to cut.
They had a piece of furniture in the window.
So that is how much I need, and this is how much I'm going to cut off. So hopefully those 3 will do the bottom. So I'm just going to cut these now. So like I say, guys, we are actually open today. So if you do hear people coming in and out, one of us will jump on, but we'll still come back and that. We'll try and do the both. And like I said, I'm going to cut this top border off and the side here, just so it fits in a lot nicer and a lot easier. Leave the backing on while you're cutting and positioning until you're ready to go ahead, because otherwise it'll all come off and it'll not work. So always leave your backing on until you're ready to position and to stick on. So that's that bit. Move these out the way. Where did I put my little tool? There he is. Right, so I'm going to take my backing off now. And if you can position quite quickly, it makes it a lot easier for yourself. And get as close to the top one as possible. Unlike my first attempt, it wasn't as close. And then just push down.
Great, if you liked it, do you want to make the measurements?
No, that's alright. So how much is that?
That will be about 95 when it's done.
And this is where this little tool comes in handy, because you can just push out the air bubbles.
Then you put grey on top and
because it does take a little bit of working to do this.
Got loads.
And try and get into the corners as well.
What, give us the measurement?
Yeah.
And again, you just start rubbing. And do it really firmly to help. But I have heard, I can't guarantee it, but I have heard that colour transfers are actually easier to come off than words or black ones. They take a little bit longer to come off, so just keep working them. And if we get time, we'll show you how to seal as well. So hi again to everyone that's tuning in to watch us, and thanks so much for joining us. For people who might have missed it at the beginning, we are based in Berwick-upon-Tweed, and it's me and my mum Debbie. And we do all sorts, and we make everything ourselves, so we're always very busy. And it's really nice that we've got to know Paula and Manda, and that's the reason why we're doing this charity event today. And it's really nice to do a good cause and try and give something back as well. It's only an hour of our time today, so that's nothing at all really. It is my day off, I'm going to add, so, you know, privilege that I'm in today. Privileged.
We've got to do these old ones.
So let's see if any of this is actually coming off. Not just yet. So we've got to do a little bit more rubbing here. Oh, there we go. See, it's just that. So just a slight lift, and I can see how much is already coming off now. So that's actually a really good rub. So
excuse me, how much did you say this was going?
85. So yeah, it's actually just coming off really well. So as I'm getting down, I'm getting better. So together we are going to do this, guys.
Seeing it through the bodies already, try and imagine it with the colours.
So yeah, see how much has already come off already. I'm really impressed. I think this is going to look fabulous. We actually, before we went live, we were getting set up and a lady came in and tried to buy it. So I nearly lost my little piece that I was going to do today, but we managed to keep a hold of it to keep this going. So like I say, keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. It's definitely a workout.
And when you put the grey on?
The grey, we would...
It's coming off really nice. So just do a little bit at a time. And then see, as you can see there, a little bit's been left off. So I'll put it back down again. I'll give it a good old rub. Oh, see, and it's come back off. So it's on there now. That's really good. So there we go. So we're halfway on this one now. We're getting there. So yeah, we're getting there. It's going well. I hope you guys are liking the effect and the colours that we've put together today. What I will do, I've got a few people asking where the transfer's from. I bought it off another Facebook page. So what I'll do is I'll put the link on our video for people who want to watch back later, and I'll let you know where we've got it from. This one cost me £25 and it's called French Ceramics by Redesign with Preba. So I'll put the link on for you guys, not a problem. And they've got so many different ones, they're really pretty. And like I say, they come in sheets of 3, so it makes it so much easier to do. It's taken me a long time to do an image transfer because I just couldn't find one that stood out to me and showed me as a person. So I'm really pleased that I found these. So we're nearly there, guys, on the last sheet. And then it'll be a lot of cutting and matching if possible. getting there. Bruh. I was meant to go to the gym this morning, but Deborah was saying you can't go to the gym because you come out looking all hot and bothered and sweaty. So I'm glad I didn't, because this is a workout in itself now. So we're nearly there, guys. There we go. So that is the third sheet. So we're getting there, and the effect is really nice. I'm really happy with that, and it's very shabby chic. It's got some lines going through it to make it look old, so it's lovely. So hopefully what I've got left is about this size. Now I would say you can alternate it. It's very versatile because of the way the flowers are, and with you doing 3 sheets as well, you can do it on separate doors without having to affect the other sheets. It's really good. So I'm hoping by the time I get the other 2, I'll be able to finish it and do some knobs as well, which will bring the flowers to the front as well. I've just got to finish painting the drawer as well. Like I said, this is Fairy Chic Emporium paint, Nima. So the 2 colours together are really good. So we're getting there though. I might have to, we're going to be left with a border. Might have to do something with that. How are you getting on, Deborah?
Fine, sorry for that, I had to serve a customer.
I mean, part-time or what?
That's good, that's good.
Oh,
Part-time. Absolute disgrace. Thanks for the comments on the transfer, guys. I will put a link up to where I got it from so you can all know. Like I said, it's £25 and it's called French Ceramic. So I will put that link up, okay? Thanks again for joining us, everybody. Did you lose your thoughts there?
Yeah,
Did you lose your
I was
train
thinking about that lady actually and her measurement. So I'm going to try and get this done.
Did you show Miranda your little pumpkin?
Miranda.
Miranda.
Yeah, Amanda, I didn't show you my little pumpkin.
Here's the other pumpkin. This one's beautiful. Was this the napkins that they sent?
Yeah.
So this is the napkins that you sent. So this one's lovely. This one doesn't creep me out at all. It's very delicate and pretty. Isn't it? Got a little pumpkin theme going on.
Right, guys, I'm going down on the floor now.
Hi from Germany. Hi, Liz. Hi, Susan. Thanks for sharing. What are you doing? You've got to get back in the game now, you see. After serving the customer.
Because I'm going to be highlighting these in some silver gilding paste, I always like to do a little bit of clear wax first. So if it gets a little bit heavy looking, I can wipe it off. And these are all done with my IOD molds, which I love and spend a fortune and will end up bankrupt if I keep buying the stuff. So anyway, a bit more wax in there.
Mallory loves the clocks on the table.
Oh, does she? I'm glad about that. Now, a little bit on my finger. And I don't want it to go too heavy. I just want to highlight it just a little touch. And these, again, I don't want to be too heavy with it.
Hi from Florida. We love Florida. Hi, Linda.
I'm coming for 3 weeks next September. And I'll be going to Michael's because I've heard all about this very lovely store out there. There we go.
Hi, Lena. Yeah, the transfers aren't that hard to use actually. Like I was really worried about doing it, but yeah, definitely give it a try because you'll actually really like them.
We actually got them from
It's
Sue,
but what's the shop called?
Country Fair.
I'm going to put the link on because
Yeah.
I can't, it's hers is a funny way of reading it.
She has actually got a very good range. And Blue Vintage Furniture, they have them as well.
Mum, where are you staying in Florida?
Davenport.
Davenport. Pat is asking. Hi, Anne.
Meet up for a coffee.
Mum, where did you get the clocks from? Linda's asking. Linda, is it the clocks moulds or is it the clock decoupage? Let us know. They're going to be going all over in Florida, Patricia. Disney World and things like that. So there'll be winter gardens, everything. 3 weeks. They're leaving me to look after the shop for 3 weeks.
Clearwater.
I mean, can you believe that? And I'm a mum of two. Mum of two.
Oh, listen, I've not had a holiday since 2011. I think I deserve a break.
What about me? Well, Paula and Amanda do paint with a pint. Those 3 weeks, it'll be work with a gin.
Yeah.
Because I'll need a gin.
I actually could do with a nice pink gin right now.
So what are you doing now?
Well, I'm going to wait till that's...
Have you got to do this side?
I'm going to do this side, but I'm not going to buff it up because I like the wax to cure before I go doing any buffing on this, which will be overnight. And because I'm not in tomorrow, this will all be finished on Friday. So again, small layer of clear wax.
Hi Laura, thanks for messaging. Hi everybody that's watching us. This is actually our first ever live.
And
I hope you can't tell. I hope we're doing okay. So yeah.
I'm not doing it again.
So
I need to sleep.
So remember, this is for a good cause. It's for Minds Charity, and this is it mental health awareness this week. So any donation would be fantastic, please. And remember, like the post and you're in with a chance of winning a prize. And Paula and Manda are doing a prize every hour slot, so there is some good prizes to be grabbed. Patricia is saying visit Hobby Lobby when in Florida.
Yes. And I've already found out there's a Michael's because I googled it.
Pat says that piece is gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Pat. Excuse the croaky voice.
And there is a link by Very Chic Emporium on our comments just to make it easier for donating, which I've just seen pop up.
And anybody that likes chalk paint and doesn't mind trying different brands, you've got to try Paula's.
Yeah.
It's more of like a mineral paint and it's really nice to use. You don't get a lot of brush marks with it either, which suits me because I don't like sanding down. So
yeah, well
give it a go.
actually, with this cabinet that I've done, believe it or not, I've not sanded.
I know, it's amazing.
I've actually not sanded, which for the first time ever is brilliant. I absolutely love that I've not sanded, so it's worked out really well. It's been brilliant. Just as well to show you, this is Paula's paint, Very Chic, and this is the Dima. This is 150 pot. This is what I've used. Mum's used it as well, so it's a great finish on it when it's been waxed actually. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
I can't find the specs, but
yeah, what are you using?
The ladies want to know what silver wax we're using, so
there you go. This is the silver wax Mum's using for her moulds. There you go, guys. We can put a list of all our stuff that we're using on the page afterwards if anybody's interested.
Honestly, I've had this wax for about 2 years and there's loads left. It does go a long way. Less is more is the answer to this. Lovely.
But we'll also show you as well what else we do. So on this mirror, this is an IOD transfer, which actually Paula does sell. I've actually pre-ordered it. So Paula has got pre-orders, and this is it Botanical Wildflowers, this one? So we've put this onto the mirror, and it's been sealed, and then it's been painted, and then we've used a stamp to crackle to make it a little bit more aged. So this is all what you people, when you actually start, it's endless. You can do so many different things with it, and you know, we all learn off each other as well, so it's really, really good. So we're just going to keep plugging, and I'll just show you again, guys. So it's redesigns with Prima, and it's French ceramics, and it's actually 22 by 30, and it comes in 3 sheets. So that's the one that I've used, and you get this little tool with it as well. So this is the one that I'm using today, so it's come out quite well. So we're just going to keep plodding on. What are you moving on to next?
Oh, I've got some questions coming up here.
Yeah.
The wax is not from Prima, no, but if you go on the Prima redesign, they have got some different coloured waxes now. I think they do blue, green, copper. But any gilding wax really is very good. Paula actually does a gold one, I believe, and that is really nice. It's very smooth, and it is good for highlighting and antiquing areas. So try that as well. But over here we've got the iodine moulds, the silver wax. These were napkins from a very well-known Swedish store.
We don't want to name. I wonder what that is. Is it blue and yellow?
Yeah. They haven't donated, so we're not promoted. And the main piece with our friendly rabbit on and the clocks was from zazzle.co.uk. They do some amazing tissue, and obviously you can get them in the States as well. Just lovely to use, but it creases a lot.
Yeah, that's right, Mallory. That is the correct one. That is the right shot.
You sounded really Wiltshire then.
Did I?
By the way, yeah, we have got a bit of a twang. Because no, we're not from Berwick. We actually come from Wiltshire.
Lovely Wiltshire.
Lovely Wiltshire. We do miss it, and we haven't got enough time to tell you why we're here.
That would be years.
So, how are we doing for time? 20 minutes.
Hallelujah!
I've got my husband pointing at something, and I haven't got a clue what he's on about.
Ask it where the clocks are from.
The actual clocks are on the main piece of tissue. You buy it, they come in A3, so you've got the image of the rabbit. Again, he's got wording on this main piece here. I've actually used 2 sheets because I cut up and blended into the rest of the clocks, and which I've done there. And the rest is, you know. Don't know what I'm going to do about that because it didn't come out very well. But there you
Right,
go.
so now this is going to be the tricky bit.
Jade's on a patchwork.
Right, so what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to lay out what is left, just to see what looks best, because I don't want it to be upside down and things like that. So I'm just going to lay out what I think's best. But Deborah, I'm left with like an inch at the bottom of my cabinet.
With nothing on it.
Nothing on it.
Listen, the time it's been filled up with people's junk, then they'll see it.
That is not how you sell a piece of furniture. So, what do we think, ladies? What do we think? Let's have a little competition. Everybody tell me what they think. I'm going to be left with about an inch at the bottom. What do you lot think I should do? Because I'm not spending another £25
Is there going to be no
on the transfer.
surplus left?
Yes, but not long enough.
Well, can't you patch it? Because it's only the flowers. I would patch it with flowers.
I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, it would.
Well, I'm going to have to stick it on anyway. Ain't I? Really? So we're just going to have to trial and error, I think, ladies, to see how far we get. Because I really don't know how I'm going to fill that last inch out. But we will get there. How is everybody doing? Is everybody enjoying the lives? We're only on slot number 2. We've got so many more to go. I believe it's Sarah up next. Is that right, Sarah? Is Sarah up next? So it'll be interesting to see what Sarah's doing, because nobody actually knows what everyone's doing.
We've got some questions. Anne is asking, what do we seal it with? You can use any water-based.
Show the sealer that you're going to use.
I'm actually going to use on my transfers a Liquitex, which you can get from Amazon. Very Chic, they do a finishing coat. There's lots out there, so just do one that suits you. But as I say, I would try any of them. I've tried about 4, and like I say, 2 went yellow. This one doesn't. There was another question there. What's the other question? What are you doing? Love it. Paint a blue stripe. Somebody's saying.
Paint a blue stripe.
Linda.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, Linda. Paint a blue stripe. Does everybody
Somebody
think
else
that
is
would look
saying.
alright?
Priscilla's saying blue stripe.
Right. Yeah. Is blue stripe the winning one at the moment?
Pammy's Place is watching and shared. Thanks, Pammy. I always see your name come up when we put stuff on the forum.
Cool.
Jeanette's saying perhaps use the blue and the artist brush and make trails.
Very good. Yeah. That's a good
Susan
idea.
transfers some lovely words. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Lorna, where'd you get the clocks from?
Everybody's loving the clock and the transfers. We will put.
We're going to
all
put a
the
link.
details.
We're going to put links up at the end of what we're doing, and I'll take the specs off because I don't need them. You'll be able to find. But as I say, the stencil, all the tissues came in A3, and they had the clocks on an image. Go on Zazzle. If you're from the UK, just .co.uk, and obviously you can get Zazzle.com and type in tissue, decorated tissue, vintage tissue, and you'll get loads come up. They've got some really amazing designs, and like I say, you've got to buy in slots of 2.
Slots of 2.
So the time you get to your cart, it's rather full and very costly. But they're lovely. They've got so many designs, and like I say, that's where I got our rabbit from, and he had clocks all round him. But I'd say I've cut up a couple just to fill in the gaps, so it's more of a patchwork than a straight. Because I don't like seeing straight lines. But yeah, this baby is hopefully going to be finished Friday, and we will have a photograph taken and post it on Very Chic Emporium forum.
Right.
So Paula, I know you're watching. How have we done? How have we done, Manda and Paula?
It's looking alright though, isn't it? My patchwork.
I told you, look, now you won't see it because...
So this is how it's finishing nearly. I've not rubbed anything yet, but I've got my 3 there. And believe it or not, this is what I'm left with. What am I going to do with that?
Use the
So
flowers.
I'm going to put them on, well, I was going to put them on the knobs, wouldn't I? To kind of bring the pattern through, which I think would look nice. But I've got a little bit of a border at the top, so I could do stripe,
Yeah.
so then it's in with each other. And then I could leave, you know how you've done stripe on the drawers through there? I could leave a little bit of cream coming through to make it more quirky, and then keep these flowers for the knobs. That would be nice, wouldn't it? There's my knob. Have a little try.
Just cut a piece out and then just...
It needs to be right though, because it needs to be... I think that
Get the
size
specs
would look
back
quite
on.
nice like that actually.
What have we got
That's going to be interesting.
Hi Lorna from Pennsylvania.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use the rest
Oh,
of this
thank you, Anne.
to finish this.
Where are we, Nicola? We are in Berwick-upon-Tweed. Well, it's not. We live in the Scottish borders, but Berwick's not in the Scottish borders, is it? It's on the English border.
We are in the Scottish borders
We
on
live-
the English side. To make
How
it
that works
easier.
out on a map, I don't know.
That is what we do. That is what we do. So,
Oh, guess who's watching? Stacey Kerr. Hi, Stacey.
we
she
knew
is a
she
nightmare.
would be in there.
Nightmare
So-
customer.
Oh, she's horrendous. She's banned from this shop. Banned from this shop. She's not allowed to set foot in ever again. I hope you're listening. So, how are we feeling about where we are now?
Nicola sounded like a Devon accent. No, we're from Chippenham.
If anybody's from Wiltshire's on, hi.
Yeah, hi Wiltshire.
So how long have we got left? What have we got? Are we...
We've got about 11 minutes. Ooh, I
11
could come and
minutes.
see your shop. Yeah, come and see us, Jeanette.
Well,
Where
if
are
anybody
you?
heard in Paula's first post,
Stacey's just said, what a bloody cheek.
Paula and Manda were saying that they might, down the line, do, was it paint for a pint road trip?
Yeah, that would be
So
great.
we could, send them on a bit of a detour, and then every shop they go in, they can do a little live action with everybody. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They would have the pints, we'd have the gin. I think that's quite good, that. So, like we said, I know everybody's liking the clocks and the transfer. We're going to put information on our page of everything we've used, where we've got it from and how much it is, just to help people. Also as well, if you do happen to find these items cheaper, let us know, because that would be brilliant. Because these image transfers, they're not cheap. This one's £25.
not.
I mean, that's not too bad, really. So we're doing all right.
Susan, I hope you're watching this, Paula. Love the road trip idea. How cool would that be?
I'm not going on a road trip though. I'll just see you when you get here. I'll let you know.
Could just see the two of them in one on a bike and one in the sidecar, like they do on the Antiques Roadshow.
So I think Paula and Amanda are going to come back on to show the next prizes for the next one, and I think they'll reveal who's doing the one this one. Is that right?
Anne Mason Humphrey. Hi Anne again. I love the flowers. Pink next time.
I might be doing peach. Mum's going to be doing a pinky blue one.
Who says we were doing another one of these?
No, not live. Not live. So Mum's thinking about doing a pinky bluey one, and I'm thinking about doing a peachy one on like a cream cupboard, which I think would be lovely. So there's so much exciting
Ooh,
stuff coming
Jeanette,
into
that
Mummy's
sounds
attic.
lovely. Gin sounds good. I'm making sloe gin and clementine gin for Christmas. That sounds
nice. Nice little Christmas
Yeah,
drink
send
there.
us a bottle. We'll taste it for you and see if it's nice.
That could be a really nice cocktail for my wedding. Anybody got any cocktail ideas? I'm getting married in 2020. Anybody out there that can do wedding invitations for me, that would be perfect. Let me know. You never know. You're all creative on this list. Apart from Stacey. I do love you, Stacey. I do.
I see her coming. I lock the door.
Right, so I've
God
nearly
bless
finished
her.
my transfers. So, my transfers.
Oh, Jeanette says she can bring it. Yeah, just come on down, Jeanette. Bring it.
Oh,
We'll taste. Where are you?
If you're local, why have you not been in already? So, I'm nearly finished this, Mum's nearly finished that. We will have the finished products on our page. Everything available in the shop as well. If you haven't liked our page, give us a like, because it's really nice to for our business to get shared. Because we are an independent business, so that's brilliant. And like we say, what we're doing today is for a really good cause, for mental health. Please like this post, because your names are going to get put into a draw and you're going to win prizes. You have to like this post to win this one, and so on and so on. Keep liking, and you never know, your name might get drawn
And
out.
donate. Even a pound, because all pounds matter.
Yeah, donate.
Please donate. What have we got now? Very chic and poor, and we've raised £192 so far. And
Woohoo!
Jeanette is in Sunderland. Come and see us, Jeanette.
We're open Tuesday to
My
Saturday,
queen.
don't come on a Monday. So how much have we raised? 192?
192 so
Oh,
far.
that's brilliant. Thank you so much, everyone, for donating. Keep donating. I think Paula's got a target of 1,050, so we are getting there. We can do this, guys. That's really brilliant what you've all donated. Thank you.
Both pieces look fab. Thanks, Danielle.
Yeah, we wasn't sure, was we? We wasn't sure. Well, you weren't sure, let's be honest.
Well, I've had 6
I knew
days.
this was going to look fabulous, because it just speaks for
What are you
itself.
saying? You saying mine going to look crap?
No, I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is, right, I knew this was going to look fabulous.
Is that a swear word? Do I have to send you some money now, Paula, for swearing?
I didn't swear.
I did. Is crap a bad word?
No. Paula, that is a very bad way of getting money off people. Accusing people of swearing when they haven't. I thought this was beautiful. And this is beautiful. It's very quirky, I think. You know how we did our Alice in Wonderland chairs? That would look fab
I
with
think
that.
this would look nice in as a little desk or something, or somebody's got a quirky kitchen. It'd look fab.
I think in a kitchen that would look fabulous.
Yeah.
Do you want to buy it, Paula? Paula's a big fan of Alice in Wonderland, aren't you, Paula?
We will share.
We will ship. No, they can get it on their road trip.
Yeah.
So
You can wear your Alice in Wonderland wellies. Because it's always raining here.
oh.
Yeah.
So I think we're coming to an end, aren't we, really?
Yeah.
So is it Sarah's? I think Sarah's up next. I'm not sure what Sarah's doing. Sarah will explain all that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna think about what I want to do with this because I don't want to ruin it because it's at such a good stage already. I'm gonna seal it, put my shelves in and see what I feel. I might go with the blue stripe because I think that might work. And then I'm gonna get the knobs done as well. And then I will put this on our page so everybody can see how the finished product looks. And we'll put all the links on as
And
well.
if anybody thinks that we should ever do this again, let us know.
I think we've done really well for our first one, to be honest with you, don't you?
Yeah, the feeling of six now gone.
Can I just say, I actually wasn't aware of this situation. I just got told I was doing it. And it's my day off today as well, like I've said. So you should be very privileged that I'm in today. Because normally, you know, when a mum of two gets a day off, you take it, don't you? And I'm actually back in the shop tomorrow all day as well.
Oh,
so this.
okay.
So I will be having a gin
I'm
tonight.
on babysitting duty tomorrow.
With
My little Popsy.
With one. It's actually a shame she couldn't have been in the... it wasn't tomorrow, because little Popsy would have been in the shop today, and that would have been a riot. That would have been absolute chaos. I think you lot would have loved it, actually. She's miniature me, and she gets the little sanding pad out and that, and gets right involved, so I think you'd have loved that, so it was good. So yeah, we've raised 192 so far, that's brilliant. So thanks for Paula and Manda for doing this, and obviously thanks for the first slot they've done. I hope you've all enjoyed our slot, I hope it's been good, and I hope you've got a lot of information as well. And like I say, keep liking the post, everyone you watch, because you are in a chance for winning prizes. IOD, Polyvine, Annabella Duke. Who else has got involved, ma'am?
I think is it Grace Mary as well?
I think it's
I'm
Milk
sure.
Paint involved as well or something.
Milk Paint, Miss Mustard Seed.
And obviously Fairy Chic Emporium as well. There's loads of prizes, and obviously please donate, even if it's £1, £5, £10, it's all for Mind charity. It's a good cause. There is a link on our post to get you straight to the donation page as well. So thanks to everybody that's donated, and thanks to everybody that's watched it. This pumpkin just gives me bad vibes. It really does. It's very pretty this side.
Thank you,
I like this bit. It's just the face. The face.
Lovely.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, how much time we got left, Dad? Look at your watch.
Have a look round the shop.
I'll take you around the shop because we're gonna. Right, so this is Rory, our Highland cow. Some of our shades. My beautiful cabinet. I have to say, actually, on live it looks even better. So that's a good. And here is some of our bespoke cushions and lampshades that we've made. A lot of Voyage and Abraham Moon. There's Mum's table again. Blinds. This has been brought in today. This is so the footstool's done by me, and so's a shade, and then the quite gothic-y, richy black gold vibe and the pumpkins is all done by Deborah. She's gone pumpkin mad at the moment. Standard lamp. So we'll just take you through to the back of the shop. Hi Sue. Mum, it's Sue St Clair. That's who we got the transfers off, wasn't it? Hi Sue. I'll show you the cabinet with what I've been doing with the transfers. So here's some more of our shop, all done by Jade and Debbie. And here's some more quirkiness. This is the sort of things we like doing. So I'm just going to run back through so I can show
IOD again.
Sue the cabinet. There's those transfers we got off you, Sue. They're looking brilliant. So fantastic. So we'll say bye now, guys.
It is cracked. Oh, I thought
My
you
whole
were.
screen's cracked. So thanks very much, guys, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been a bit of a laugh for you. I hope it's not been a disaster, because you can never really tell how you're doing. So I hope you've done really well. I hope you've enjoyed it. And thanks very much for donating while you've been watching. And good luck to whoever wins the prize. And good luck, Sarah, because I know you're up next. All the best to you. Thanks very much, guys.